Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I wanted to make a video today about breaking up with long-term relationships. I was in a long-term relationship for about 3.5 years previously, and I wish that it had ended a lot sooner than it did. They actually broke up with me, and I'm actually really happy that they did. I don't think that I had the courage to do it myself, just out of fear, not even fear of being alone, but more like complacency. Like, I just accepted how it was, and like, I think subconsciously I wanted them to break up with me. Like, I started being more like bitchy to them, I guess. And just like not losing my temper, getting angry or anything, but just being naggy. Like, I became a nag, and I didn't like myself. I didn't like myself, and how I was in the relationship. And I think that's a big giveaway, is if you're not feeling great about it, like, no matter how much effort you put into it, you still come away with like not feeling good about the situation, or like not happy with it. I think that you need to reevaluate what you're doing, and like, if you constantly are complaining to people about your boyfriend, or even like constantly thinking about things that you really can't deal with about them and accept it anyway, like, no matter what it is, like, if they hang out with their friends too much, or if they abuse drugs, or if they, just do things that, or they're angry all the time, or they don't pay attention to you, or like anything really. If it gets to a point where you feel yourself being bitchy all the time, or like wanting something that will never happen, then it's time to leave. Like, so, and I think a lot of people, not just girls, just are afraid to break up because you get so comfortable with somebody to talk to all the time, like somebody that you can text all day, and just like somebody there on your side all the time. And I think a lot of people lose themselves in a relationship. Like, they just become, like, they think of it as a joint thing all the time, and or they'll lose friendships like in long-term relationships, because you hang out, or like some people, not everyone, but some people just hang out with their significant other all the time, and other relationships kind of go like, they don't like go away, but they're not as tight as they used to be and stuff like that. So I think when you finally do break up with someone after a long period of time, it's a lot different than if you do it when you're like in an early stage of a relationship, like in the first year or so. My advice is just like rip the band-aid off and do it. When we broke up, I think this happens to a lot of people, but they think that maybe they'll get back together, or they hope that they'll get back together, or that something will change or whatever. And in my experience, like, getting back together is never a good idea. And I don't, like, I guess some people can prove it wrong, or people can learn life lessons, but I like to think that if there's a reason why you broke up in the first place, then you probably should stay that way. What else do I have to say about this topic? What you should do after you break up. Yes. Just try to like reestablish old connections with people, preferably other single people, so then you can spend a lot of time with them. And I think spending time with others really helps you get over the past relationship, because you won't feel so alone. But at the same time, I think another part of that is learning to be alone, and learning to make yourself happy. Like, this is cliche, but I never had watched Sex and the City before, and I was living by myself when I broke up with my boyfriend, and I just spent like my nights watching Sex and the City, and like eating shitty food, and petting my cat, and going on Tumblr, and like online shopping for shoes, and I had more time to go to the gym and like care more about myself and take baths, and I had time to do my nails. I had time to shave my legs. I cared more about my appearance because I was going on dates. I felt better about myself. another thing to help you get over somebody is just like going on dates. So what I did was I went on like online dating sites because I'm not like a super social person. So I didn't know, like, I didn't have a group of friends where I could go out and like scout out boys, I guess. So yeah, I'm kind of I'm more of an introverted person in the first place, but like I said, being in a long-term relationship, I lost myself in that, so I didn't have like a strong friend base. So I did do online dating. And if you do that, I recommend that you tell people where you're going. Like if you're going to meet somebody at Starbucks, tell like at least 3 people when and where you're going to be. That way you're safe, and then you call them after the date, just to check in, and always make it a public place, things like that. So I did that a couple times, and just like attention from the opposite sex after so long, I think, not looking for like a relationship per se, but just like slight attention from the opposite sex, just to like, and it shouldn't validate you or whatever, but I think it helps you put things more into perspective with your old significant other. Like they're not the only person that you'll ever be with, and that it's over, and that like it's not catastrophic at all. It's probably, you'll look back on it and be like, why the hell wasn't that earlier? Like, why didn't that happen sooner? I know I was like that. And delete your ex from everything. Like, don't talk to them anymore. I didn't do this. I was stupid, and I'd go for coffee and like have to like say how great my life is going without them and shit. It's not a good thing. I deleted my Facebook like completely because I don't know, I have a weird thing with Facebook and like the privacy and all that. So I don't have Facebook, but if you do, don't stalk them. Maybe even delete them if you can, or like ignore them so you can't see their stuff anymore. Mutual friends are kind of awkward. I think that if they were equal friends for both of you, you could just try to see them without that significant other there. But if it gets too awkward, or you don't want to gossip about them or whatever, it sucks, but you have to cut them out, right? I think that is all I'm going to say about this topic. I'm sure lots of people have other tips that they can leave in the comments, and if you want to ask me a question, go ahead. I'm there for you, and go ahead and start your life, I guess. I don't know, it sounds cheesy. I'm thinking of some kind of good, like, cheesy thing to say at the end, but I'm at a loss. So have a good one. Bye-bye.